right, Chad, Amanda Leve coming to us from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She trains out of Dante Rivera, BJJ. We'll talk about Dante shortly, I'm sure. But Amanda coming in standing at 5 feet 6 inches tall for this lightweight bout. She weighs in at 155.6 at the tender age of 22. And Chad, when I get into some of the particulars of Amanda here, especially owning her own gym, how impressive is that?
That is very impressive. 22 years old, brown belt in BJJ, and owning your own gym. This girl is getting after it, man.
She's not wasting time. She's got a 1-0 record, very small sample size this early in her career. Fighting up in the New Jersey, Philly, New York area, she's actually ranked the 21st amateur woman in the state of New York. And she does have, in that one win, a finish. So she is carrying a 100% finish rate.
She doesn't have a lot of MMA fights, but she has a ton of jiu-jitsu experience.
The grappling pedigree reads like a book. She's a multiple-time IBJJF world champion, Show the Art Finishers 4 champion, ADCC Super Fight champion, and has competed at the Eddie Bravo Invitational. She is Amanda Leve.
And she's coming out to the Game of Thrones theme song. Pretty badass.
Going to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Maya Samuel Stewart.
Countering Leve tonight is Maya Samuel Stewart, coming out of, again, one of the top gyms in the area, CageZilla MMA out of Fairfax, Virginia. A murderer's row in that gym. Head coach Nima Mazzari bringing his fighter out to the cage, standing in at 5 feet 8 inches tall. Weighed in a little bit under the limit of 155 at 153.9. Maya, 25 years of age, fighting out of Falls Church. Now she's coming in with the record, so 3-0, and she's the third active amateur woman in Kentucky. So we've got some top female fighters from across the country gracing us with their presence here in the CageZilla cage in Virginia.
Yeah, and I'd say Maya obviously didn't have to cut too much weight. She came in underweight, so if it comes down to that, she probably is going to have a little bit more energy later in the rounds, if it goes there.
You know, Maya's coming off about a 15-month layoff. She is a member of the U.S. Army, so, you know, obviously serving our country has not allowed her maybe to be as active as she would like to be. Did attend the University of Miami, and we will see her teammate, Sam Kilmer, fight in the main event tonight. She is Maya Samuel Stewart.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla female lightweight division. Starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 6 and weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Dante Rivera, BJJ, by way of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it's Amanda Leve!
So, Chad, here we go. The ladies in the lightweight division, not a division you see a lot of action in these days in women's MMA. So, potentially some ladies here that with a nice run in CageZilla can set themselves up for, you know, maybe a new weight class in some of the big shows.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if there are women to fill the weight classes, they should have those weight classes available.
Guys, I flew out of the ring because I wanted to see the start of this one. This is going to be a war.
Yes.
We talked about the fighter camps from both of these fighters. Amanda Leve coming in under the tutelage of former UFC fighter Dante Rivera. Maya Samuels Stewart from CageZilla, no slouch. I mean, we're talking about guys like Ahmet Karetli, Najim Wali, Samir Farid. I mean, some top pros teaching these ladies their trade. So.
Well, I know a couple of the guys that from Winchester Boxing went over to CageZilla and were sparring with Maya, and she was giving them the business.
I mean, you can already see what type of movement she has. She's throwing up question mark kicks in the first round.
So we're seeing Leve with that, BJJ pedigree going in for some shots, and so far coming up unsuccessful. So, great takedown defense from Stewart.
Yeah, the jiu-jitsu is going to do you good, but you got to close that distance. You got to get the clinch. You got to get the takedown. She's leading into basic 1-2. She had a nice overhand early on. Right now she's on the wrong end of some of these strikes.
That kick did get through.
She's focused. She's still moving forward. She knows what she wants to do. She's sticking to her game plan. That's Amanda. Oh, and she throws some heavy shots.
Nice 1-2
there
from Leve.
Maya pushes her off and gets back to her striking. She's focused.
Both ladies, again, did make weight for this fight, but Leve looks like the much bigger fighter.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Maya had to cut too much weight at all. She also has, looks like she has better movement. She's really light on her feet.
Nice left there from the Kaizen MMA product.
Amanda's kind of just plotting for it, looking for that 1-2 so she can move forward into her clinch.
And Maya keeps switching her stance also.
Yeah, and that's confusing if you're primarily a grappler, you're just trying to catch up on the striking and you're facing somebody who's switching stances. But I tell you, Amanda is landing the heavier strikes. Maya is bleeding in the first round looks like at least from her nose. She's landing some heavy strikes.
Was that a 5-piece we just saw a moment ago from Leve?
And a biscuit. And a biscuit.
Amanda's face showing some red marks too, though,
Oh,
Chad.
Yeah, obviously both fighters having some success on the feet here tonight.
So we talked about how the wrestlers always want to stand up and strike. Looks like the jiu-jitsu players want to do the same thing too.
And I was going to say, have we seen a leg kick or a body shot yet?
No, everything is towards the head. These ladies are coming out with bad intentions, man. Anybody who tells me they don't enjoy women fights,
crazy.
They're crazy.
Oh, yeah.
They're crazy.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Got to watch out for the ring girl.
I love Levy's movement on the way in with the 1-2s, with the combos, potentially setting herself up for that takedown, which, you know what, if somebody got a takedown in that round, might have swayed it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would give that round to Amanda. Her strikes are doing more damage. She may not have landed as many, but, you know, you can see her work on Maya's face right now.
Coach Nima Mazzari in the corner of Maya Stewart,
who is still relaxed in the corner, not breathing heavy. Sure she's getting a good instruction.
All right, Leve up off the stool first. Stewart quick to follow. And round 2 is underway.
Both ladies still on fresh legs. Both still bouncing, have good movement. Maya leading in with a long jab there.
If the next 2 rounds go like that first one did, this might be my vote for fight of the night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. You know, there's not a lot of complexity to how Amanda's closing the distance, but she is doing it with straight 1-2s and walking forward.
Right,
That's
coming
it.
straight in, no angles, and they're getting through.
Right on his chin.
Took one on the chin there.
And still
Big
marching
left from
forward.
Stewart.
Oh, good
And then
counter
she
punch right
pushes-
there.
Knocked the mouthpiece out of Maya. Maya's running now. Looks like she still has her feet under her. But definitely turned the tide there.
Eyes looking a little glassy on Stewart, nose looking a little red. That's a tough punch to take,
Oh,
right
yeah.
to the nose.
Yep.
All of Amanda's shots are landing straight down the pipe, straight to Maya's nose and mouth. But that was some good movement to get out the corner right there. She ducked her head, cut the angle, brought it back to the middle of the cage.
Nice kick by Stewart, but looks like largely blocked by Leve.
Yeah. That was a nice lead in with the hook to close the distance, following up with the cross.
You guys are right. She is throwing everything right down Main Street.
Yeah.
I mean, she's no looping, no hooks, no nothing. Right, just coming right down the middle every time.
And look, I mean, Stewart's got great head movement, but the fact that Levy's coming in with more than one shot is allowing her to make these connections.
Yeah.
If she's just coming in heavy with a right hand or a left, she's not going to find her all night.
Yeah, we caught that in the last fight. It's the second, third, fourth, fifth shot that does the damage.
And just as I say that, Amanda lands a hook. It's the commentator curse.
That's right.
I was really looking forward to see Amanda's jiu-jitsu for this fight. Looks like she is not going to show us any.
Again, absolutely, and you know, got some blood trickling from the nose of Stewart from those aforementioned combos.
Yeah. She's kind of walking right into those jabs and those crosses each time.
And here's the thing, a lot of times when Levy's coming in, she's coming in straight, but she's also got her chin straight up in the air.
Yeah, yeah, and her hands are low.
And she's not doing much circling. You know, when Amanda's coming in, she's just staying right there in the pocket, not circling out or anything.
And you know what, and we talked about the sophistication of each of their strikes. I wonder whether Amanda coming in as a southpaw is throwing Maya off.
Could be.
Wow.
Another super competitive round, gentlemen.
This is a war, man. These ladies are getting after it.
It looked like Levy said, "What do you mean I have to take a break? Keep it going. Get off me, coach."
To keep going, man. Both ladies have great conditioning, good posture in the corners. Looks like Amanda's coach is telling her to keep up the intensity.
Got a little fight juice on the table over here.
Oh, yeah.
Nima Mazzari talking technique with his fighter, Stewart. Great gym over there at Kaizen MMA.
Yeah, Maya's got to come in with better head movement this round. I'd probably have her down 2 rounds on the card, so she got to get head movement and get in to get a heavy strike. She wants to win this.
It's very weird, guys. I don't know if it's just me, but we've done 2 rounds. It feels like we've done 3 and we're going into the 4th.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a bad way.
It's the level of intensity, man. Did you see Amanda before she came out the corner? She was pacing.
Yep.
Man, she's like a lioness out there.
Round 1, when Levy was taken down, it just seems like so long ago.
Yeah, I think Maya's coach must have told her she needs to have better head movement because she's coming out, she's moving her head offline now.
And she's getting out of the way. She's not allowing Amanda to walk her down.
Yeah. Trying to throw a big kick. She needs to land a big strike to win this fight. She's gonna have to knock Amanda out.
Well, it's funny, you mentioned head movement. You know, I thought the head movement again early in the second round was good. It was just, big left by Levy. But, you know, Maya was she was moving the head from the first strike, but she was staying in there.
Yeah,
and getting caught with that second and third.
She'd have one movement, and then she'd get to that spot and stay there, and Amanda's still coming forward.
So what I'm seeing coming out of that last round is the head movement is still there, except for that time, but Maya's moving out and getting away from the strikes a lot better.
Yeah.
She's still eating some.
She is still eating some.
There's just no stopping Amanda, man.
And she's not even gassed.
No.
Throwing heavy volume and not breathing hard at all.
Moving forward the whole time. And I say it again, for a jiu-jitsu fighter, she is out there relaxed, throwing great. Oh, God.
Big right hand from Levy connects.
Oh, and look, she lands in that crucifix position, traps that arm.
Wow.
Still won't show me any jiu-jitsu.
Well, yeah, I know, right? I'm glad we talked through the credentials of Levy. But, I mean, look, to talk about the strength of what Levy is accomplishing here, Stewart is 3-0 with 3 finishes, 2 in the first round. I mean, this is somebody in Stewart that goes in and gets it done and is wildly being neutralized here tonight.
But what you don't see is that, you know, one-on-one combat competition is combat competition. If Amanda's out here and she's fighting IBJJF Worlds, ADCC, you know, that's one-on-one action right there. No strikes, but that's action. And the experience in that field is showing right now. And Maya is no slouch.
No. 30 seconds left in this fight. Levy still trying to fight out of half.
Pinning down that arm with the shin there.
Yep.
She has free reign at the head
Oh,
shot.
big elbows from Levy.
Blocking with one arm, but she's not doing too much for her. She
No
gets a
quit
little
in
bit
Maya,
of space
though.
there with the knee shield.
No quitting Maya, but a super strong finish from Levy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Got to think the judges are seeing that, coupled with the success in round 2. May be enough to get her that decision.
Yeah, I don't see how you don't give this to Amanda.
We saw a shocking decision a little while ago, though, so
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we're going to see one here, but
That was freaking impressive.
yeah, dominant.
For her second fight, that was freaking impressive. Maya's up.
Philly
She's
strong.
good. Yep. Maya's tough as nails. She's up. She'll shake it off. She'll be back. I think those ladies had the bloodiest fight of the night so far.
I agree.
Luckily, none of it got on my sandwich.
Agreed as well. That's why I didn't take one. I didn't want the jinx that it would get ruined.
Yeah.
No, great fight from both ladies. You know, whichever way this decision goes, both need to hang their heads high.
Oh, yeah.
Stewart obviously looking a little disappointed. Maybe the game plan didn't go as expected,
Yeah.
but nothing to be ashamed of in that performance.
You come out here, you're a competitor. If you're okay with losing, then you shouldn't be out there.
Wrong sport.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a pretty intimidating flag or whatever Levy has
Yeah,
draped
I'm
around her
looking at
shoulders.
that thing. She has
like
what's that, a wolf?
Electric blue wolf or
An
something.
electric wolf blanket flag.
Good stuff.
Hey, she can wear whatever she
I'm
wants
not
to
going to
wear.
say anything.
Yeah. Man, I can't
All
wait
right.
to see her back out here.
The judges' scorecards are in, and we will get the decision from Chris Fuller.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Judge 1 scores about 30-27. Judge 2 scores about 30-26. And Judge 3 scores about 30-27. For your winner, by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Amanda Leve!
Interesting scores there, Chad. We had a clean sweep, even saw a 10-8 round.
10-8 round.
Had to be that third round, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. That girl put in some work, man, I tell you.
Major win for Levy. Again, in a weight class that's largely uncontested. So, might be able to make a quick jump in a short amount of time.
I hope we
Man.
find her some opponents so we can see her back in this cage a couple of times before she leaves us.
What's your walk-around weight? Maybe
Oh, man. About 215.
Okay,
I'm
all
not
right.
fighting her, though. She will beat me.
thought I was going after something there.
Yeah, I'm not stepping in the cage with any of these young guys, man, or gals.
Well, Chad, we've got 2 fights